Yeah, hi guys. Good evening. So yesterday we discussed till Android 10 features, right? So today we will concentrate on Android 11 and next features. So that is here first we will concentrate on Android 11 features. So in Android 11 also there we have around 10 features. So like next to same 3-4 versions. So it has in between of the 5 to 10. Some of the features maybe 1 or 2 are extra, but majorly it is 5 to 10 features. So in this Android 10, so first is the built-in built-in screen recording. So what is this? Like previously, when a user has to record the session, like record the screen, so he has to install some of the third-party application and he has to do the next step. But here now, like we can directly have the option to record the screen so that user can read that. Next is the new conversations tab. So what is this new conversations tab? Let us say like in a Gmail or Facebook, whenever I'm whenever I'm chatting with multiple people, right? Whenever I'm chatting with the multiple people, there I can open like multiple conversation tab. I can able to open, right? So that kind of here also we can open the multiple conversations tab so that we can chat with the multiple people that we can use that like all that is supportable for all messaging apps. Next is the smart home and media controls. So smart home and media controls. So what is this smart home and media controls? So this is like we can connect with the IoT devices which are available in our home. So that is like we can connect with the TV or either some of the other IoT devices or Wi-Fi. We can turn on AC or like remote connectivity for that other devices, right? That is one. And apart from that, NFC card, like credit card or debit card, like tap on card. Nowadays it is coming tap on card, right? Just we can tap so that can done the some transaction, right? So that kind of tap on card also here we can enable in this. Next is the improved. So next is the improved accessibility. So what is this improved accessibility? So like the user has to improve like accessibility. This is available in the accessibility menu in this. So once user has access enable this accessibility menu, like here it will say that shortcuts will create on the recent apps will come on the top. So such kind of small things as updated in this. Next is the improved prediction. So improved prediction tools. So what are this improved prediction tools? Like this Android 11 will say reduce the work on your phone by predicting the habits or the patterns. Whatever.
అయ్యో ముక్క ఫోన్ చేసిన కాసులు చూపియాలి వాళ్ళు ఏం బంగారం తెస్తారో చూపిమను.
So like here what we can say like one of the example like the smart folders that you can have 11 automatically sorted into folders, similar apps like games and productivity tools. So automatically it will create this like app suggestions also like for example it is a Fitbit app. Like first thing is like morning you can examine your sleep habits or like when after some time it says that please drink the water, please in a few steps pending in this particular hour, so you today you not done exercise. So such kind of prediction tools it will give. Next is the next is the security. So security and privacy. So what is this security and privacy here now? So like this, Android 11 brings some of the changes of permissions. Now this is like grant permissions of the camera on location. So like instead of asking them multiple times with a single will say that in overhead permissions. So that is already introduced in 10.0. There is some issues. So that was resolved in this version. This is so next here in this built-in screen recording. Like some of the other small features, like other small features. What are the small features? Like the picture in picture mode has some issues in older versions. So that is resolved. And in case if your mobile will support 5G, automatically it detects the 5G and it will convert into the 5G. And the next is the nearby share. So like tabs and easily like you can share options. So that these are all the features in this version. So in Android 11, only these are all the features, right? So now we will see Android 12 features. So if Android 12, so in this also like similar this kind of features only. So some of things has updated this. In this first one is the wallpaper based dynamic theming, like themes. So whatever the themes, if we have, so that the wallpaper based, like whatever the wallpaper you set it, for that automatically the color combinations and everything that will set automatically to create the theme. So that is the one advantage here. Wallpaper dynamic theme, it will be created. That is first. Next is the game dashboard. Like who are playing the most of the games, for them this will be help. Like it has the pixel exclusive feature of this. So like that is to aim to gaming experience to overlay the like good experience, and even the whatever the games you are playing. So there you have the option directly you can go with the live streaming, or you can record a session, record a game, and that you after that you can upload that in a store. So that kind of facility is giving this. Next is the one-handed mode. So then one-handed mode, it is like what we can say with a single, like it is in a getshare kind of like quest. Getshare we are discussing from starting version onwards, right? So that getshare here, like in a settings, there is a getshare option is available. That with there is a one-handed mobile, like with the toggle, like with a single click, like you can able to open the multiple works. You can able to do that is one-handed mode. Next is okay, quick tap. This quick tap is available already in Android iOS 14. So the same feature it is here. Like when even when your mobile is in a lock, also just you can double tap on this automatically. That will open any particular menu which you selected. So that is this. Next is the direct share in the recent apps. So when I want to share a document or any image, when I select share, automatically it will show which app recently you sent a image or file something. So that even and that also like after that previously up to that it is there. But in this version, I selected a WhatsApp. In a WhatsApp, whatever your recent contacts. So that it will give the recent contacts on the top. So that is a one more extra this is. Next is the privacy dashboard. So this is the Google one again stepping up with this efforts like privacy dashboard. So which will give you an overview of the apps that is access to the location data and camera, microphone, like other any such kind of permissions means you have in your mobile around 20 applications, and out of these 20 applications, how many applications are accessing the permissions? Like how many apps are accessing contacts permission? How many apps are accessing camera permission? So such kind of privacy dashboard it will create. Next is the dim the screen. So this dim the screen is nothing but it is like similar as the night mode, but it is more than night mode. Like I set my timing is 12 a.m. to 6 p.m. is my sleeping time. Let us say I set it that dim time, that is sleeping time in my mobile. So that time it goes to complete dim mode, it will reduce very less battery. So that is one benefit for us. Next is the conversation widget. So this is like you can create one of the shortcut like regularly, like let us say I have one WhatsApp group. So daily I am chatting with that group or one contact, specific one contact. I'm regularly contacting with that particular contact, so that shortcut I can create on a home screen. So that is the conversation widget you can create on a home screen. Next is the scrolling screenshot. So what is the scrolling screenshot? So now I want to take the screenshot, but the content is the more than my page size. So in case the is the more than page size, so that also scrolling, there is an option called a scrolling screenshot. So that scrolling screenshot you can take and you can add the data of that scrolling screenshot. So that is the main important here. So that is Android 12 features. So these are like the Android 12 features, right? Then after we will see Android 13 features. So in Android 13 also around almost similar this kind of is there. First is there here user interface changes. So UI changes. So lot of UI changes has done in this. So UI change user interface. So like to introduce new design elements, animations, and visual improvements. Lot of things has done in this version. Next is the performance. So next is the performance enhancements. So this is for a user perspective, like new Android version, like aims to over the system performance, like means how we can justify this line. We get more smooth functionalities. So that is like any like not into specific. If any is the hard, they feel that this is like not a user friendly. So that kind of all the things has updated here. Next is the security updates. So what are the security updates? So Android that is like here we have security updates like means from Android architecture side. So that is a security framework and encryption protection against the any malware and virus kind of. So such kind of auto protection as included in OS level itself. Next is the battery optimization. So battery optimization. So what is this battery optimization? So the battery optimization here, like it is improve the battery life and efficiency, allowing device to get the longer last battery. So that is just it is optimized this feature. So new features and APIs. Lot of new features as and APIs as released here, like we can say like new version of APIs for the developers to enhance their apps, like Firebase side, Google Map side, and even for the OS level people, for them also like some of the OS level features. So a lot of things as introduced here. This next is the privacy controls. So the privacy controls like Android updates like we have to set the permission like, so sometimes what happens without user permission automatically it is getting the apps updates or it is capturing the data of your applications. So to it is avoiding such kind of things, and the must user has to accept that, then only it is allowing that. Next is the connectivity improvements. So this is like here user has to improve the connectivity. So that is like here updates bring like Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, or any other IoT connectivities. Because nowadays there are a lot of IoT devices we are connecting with the system updates. So that kind of all updates is happened with this. Next is the system wide dark mode. So system wide dark mode it is. So like that is here we can say has this is the recent apps like it is include system wide dark mode, provides a user like the user has to select the dark mode. So that dark mode it is introduced in this version. So this is Android 13. Next and the last that is the Android 14 features. So in the Android 14 features, so here also there are like similar, that is even this version has released only 3-4 months back. It is in November. I hope it is released in November 4th or 5th. It is discussed. So then now, so in this, what are the features we will see first? So first feature is that is the native webcam support. So webcam support. Like external cams, we can connect with our devices. Like generally laptops and all, we will connect with the external, right? Normally laptops also having the camera, but whenever it is having the issue, so we can connect with external. So like similar in our mobile also, we can connect the external. So that is one. Next is the enhanced lock screen. So the lock screen is main and important, right? Because of that is only the main security, right? In this Android 14, like you can customize your app in a variety of ways. Like one big thing that is how you can lock screen appears. Like you can create look different. It appears in the bottom corner, can customize like Google. So from the bottom corner or from the top, like many things you can do that with this. And here next is the satellite connectivity. So like from here we can connect the satellite view. Let us why this satellite view is important. This is main and important. This is just a minute. Okay, so satellite, right? The satellite is very important now. Like what happens, let us say, uh, like we know, like a lot of ambulances, bus, train. So we are tracking their current, those vehicles' current location, right? How we are tracking those? So that is using the satellite connectivity only. It means on that vehicles, they will install one GPS tracker. So that GPS tracker will not connect with the GPS. It will connect with the satellite connectivity. Means even when in a particular area, so there is no network. Means there is, it is completely, I lost my signal. In case if normally if I use my phone, if I lost complete my signal, I cannot able to get the location, right? But what happens from this means, in this satellite connectivity, so even that current time, like 5 minutes, I'm traveling from Kukatpalli to Amirpet. In between there is a 2 kilometers, there is a no signal. So what happens? Normally it won't capture anything, even the particular that 2 kilometers travel also it won't capture. But in case if satellite view has there, maybe after you, whenever you cross that black zone, then immediately the last 2 minutes or 3 minutes, whatever you travel, that path we will get. So that is a main advantage here with the satellite view. So that is enabled in a mobile this version, right? So next is the charging pill. So what is this charging pill? So the charging pill. So this is in Android beta version. It is released. Like it is a animated pill with appearing your screen connect with the charger. When you connect with the screen charger, automatically it will give some kind of charging automation. And also, like last version, I think yesterday itself I told, uh, whenever we connect the charging, when 100% of charge happens, automatically it will stop the passing the power to the device. So that same enhancement is happened in this feature. This is, and then next is the drag and drop. Drag and drop. So what is drag and drop? Like this is a gesture animations. Like we can open, like you can split my screen into two parts. So that like in a desktop here, like let us say I want to share one image. Let us say this is, I open this, I want to share. So what happens here? Just I can drag and drop here like this, right? So such kind of activities you can able to do there on the mobile. Like we can open two windows and such kind of activities you can perform on the mobile. So that is it. Next is the flash. So flash notification. So what is this flash notification? So whenever the notification will come, if you enable the flash, so the flash will also bring like flashlight also will display along with the notification. So that is this. Next, in a device level, device manufacturer date also will display. Like whenever you want to buy older mobiles, this will be help. Like the actual manufacturer date will be available on the settings. Next is the extreme battery saver option. So one more battery saver option is introduced in this version. So that is like it is extreme battery saver option in this, like it will be consume very less battery, like the extra dim feature has introduced in the last version, right? So for that it is some upgradation. So that is some issues as there. So those issues are resolved in this year. Next is the fast pair option. So what is this fast pair? Like this is like in case I want to connect with any Bluetooth and some other devices, automatically it will connect quickly compared to the previous. That is. Next, grant partial access for the photos. Like in my mobile, like I have a photos and the videos. Like I have to give access to some of the other mobile devices. like in a G drive, I have G drive, I can give the G drive access to some other people, like the same, whatever the devices, whatever the photos available, that I can give partial restriction to other people. That is. Next is the background install controller. Like background install controller has also updated, like to install the apps and all. So the background processes happen automatically. Update something is to update, that will be update automatically in the background. Next is the regional. So that is a regional performance, regional preference in the calendar date. Like now, let us say I traveled from Hyderabad to Chennai. So have you observed or not? It will display 2 times there. So one is Hyderabad, other is a Chennai. Like that, here user has to select the preference. Like even I'm in a US zone, but I want to see my time in India only. So it will, you can select that. But for the current, before 14, if you travel there, either it will display to or it will convert into that zone. But here now, user has to select this. And the different languages in different apps. So previously, like in a device level, if I set one language, English, for all application, it is English. If you select Telugu, all application is Telugu. But I want to select different languages as per my wish, like different application languages, you can select that is. So that is a one more feature. So is there any other features in this? 14, almost we covered all. Like, okay. So these all are the Android 14 features. Hope this with this we done with the Android version wise features. So you have any questions or it is clear for everyone?
Yes.
Okay. So I think anyone install Android Studio or still waiting for me to explain that
They
process?
need to install, sir. They need to install.
Okay, so then what we will do is, so I'll give one URL. Okay, so that is developer.android.com. So from here, so just download anyone, like everyone has login as a laptop only class, right?
Not sure, sir.
Okay, so tomorrow Google the laptop, so they can download this in your laptop and be ready. You can share your screen so that I'll guide you. You can install, you can do the next step so that it will be clear for other people to install the Android Studio. Right. So I'll share this link in a WhatsApp group. So who will download that? Just now itself you can confirm, but be ready with the laptop tomorrow. We'll do
Done,
that.
sir. I'll implement them.
Oh, right. Okay, so that
Okay, sir.
tomorrow we'll start. Then day after tomorrow, we will start with the programmatical sessions.
Done, sir.
Oh.